No one likes to move. Is that you? Where to start? What to do? Rush. Let's face it, moving isn't easy, and moving out of province or across the country can pose unique challenges. But thankfully, we have 5 expert tips to share with you to make your move easier. Okay, at least easier. I also have a full color printable 7-page handout with all the details I will talk about. You can find the download link to that later in the video. Now let's get started. Our number 1 tip is plan early and plan thoroughly. It might sound cliche, but the best tool in your arsenal for a successful move is planning. Once you've decided to make a move out of province, it is important to take time to develop your plan. Do you own your own current home? If so, you need to start preparing to sell it. And if you rent your current home, you need to review the terms of your lease and understand how much notice is required. You also need to plan for your new home. Will you be purchasing a home or renting? Do you have employment lined up? And what areas are you interested in living in? Where will the children go to school if you have children? And can you make a trip to the new province in advance for research purposes? And what kind of support will you require with moving? Are you looking to hire everything out, or do you just want help with certain parts? It's important to note that moving isn't cheap. And as you develop your detailed plan, be sure to include estimated costs as you go. This will give you an idea of how much money you will need to save prior to starting the process. If you're receiving financial support for the move through an employer, then that's really fantastic. Just be sure you understand what is included and what isn't, so that you can budget accordingly. Number 2, don't move things you don't need. I cannot stress this one enough. One more time for the folks in the back. Do not move things you do not need to move. Use this move as an opportunity to take inventory of all your possessions and give careful consideration to what you actually need. Pare down your possessions, and in addition to getting rid of the items you don't use, consider whether all your furniture will fit into your new home. It's also worth noting that some larger items may not be worth moving. For example, if you have a pool table, it might be more of a headache and expense to try and move it than to try to sell it and purchase a new one when you reach your destination. List the items you won't be moving for sale online, or have a yard sale, and donate any items that you don't sell in a timely fashion. I know this one can be tough, but it's such a shame to waste precious time and resources moving items that you don't want or can't use at your new home. Number 3 is vet your movers. Okay, so we all know that it's wise to get quotes from at least 3 service providers before making a decision, right? But once you get these estimates, is the price the only thing that you should be looking at? No. If there is a mover that is coming in notably less expense than all the others, then this is typical of a red flag. So do your due diligence before signing on the dotted line. Ensure you are interviewing movers that specialize in long-distance moves. You also want to make sure that you are reading reviews, and not just the reviews that the company directs you to or have listed on their website. So go a further step and check places like Google and the Better Business Bureau. And lastly, make sure you're reading the fine print, especially when comparing movers. Make sure that everything you want and need is included, and that you fully understand the timelines for the collection and delivery of your items. You don't want to be stuck in your new home with no furniture for weeks because you didn't read the contract. Number 4 is plan for the days in between. This is particularly important if you're selling your current home and buying a home in a new location. We typically recommend that you stagger your closing dates by a few days to accommodate any unforeseen delays. For example, if you're selling your current home on Monday, plan to close on your next home on Wednesday or Thursday. This way, if there are any delays on the first closing, it won't pose problems for the second. This also gives time for the movers to make their way with your stuff to the new location. You will need to come up with a plan for the days in between. Will you stay in a hotel or with family? What items will you need to live comfortably for those few days? And be sure to pack a little extra just in case there are any delays with the second closing or with your moving company. If you can swing it, it just might be a great time to have a quick family vacation. Number 5 is update your important documents as soon as possible. You don't realize how many things are tied to your mailing address until you move. Take some time to get prepared so that you aren't scrambling to update your contact information with your various service providers once you move. You have much better things to do than trying to track down that important mail that went to the wrong address. Reviewing bank statements can be a great way to compile a list of vendors you need to update your address with. The most important things to update quickly when you move are your driver's license, vehicle registration, and your pet registration. The deadlines to make these updates vary from province to province, so be sure to check the local rules. Setting up a mail forwarding with Canada Post can save a ton of headaches. Just remember to update your address with a particular provider each time you receive a piece of the forwarded mail. You will want to update your contact information with your banks, subscriptions, and insurance providers. So congratulations, you are ready for a smooth and successful move. We specialize in assisting our clients with long-distance moves. We have an extensive network and can help you find an excellent realtor in your new location if you need one. Whether you need to sell your current home, buy your next one, or anything in between, don't hesitate to get in touch with us. We would love to be part of your journey. As promised, the link for the free printable handout with all these details is available at the link below. Now that you know how to start preparing for your move, you will be interested in this next video, Home Selling Downsizing Checklist. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next time.